Hello everybody, it's Murialda here once again, and welcome back to another figure unboxing. Woohoo, yeah, more figures, more bunny girls, more Percy goodness. So yes, as you can see, I have multiple Percivals in front of me. I already own a Freeings 1/4 scale bunny girl version of Percival, and I can't tell you how much I love this figure. I was surprised just how good it is, and I'm normally not a fan of bunny girls, I'm normally not a fan of fishnets, but she's brought me around, and yes, I love her. Now this one I've had on my mind for quite some time, long before I even got this one. And eventually, the price was right at Ami, and since I love my big Percival so much, I decided to give this one a chance. In my opinion, it's not going to be quite as good quality-wise, but I still think it's going to be a good figure, and we can just ignore the cuteness and fluffiness. So yes, this is Percival, aka Sir Percival, from the King Arthur's Knights of the Round Table. She is from Eiyuu Senki Gold, which is a game I have never played. This one is manufactured by QuesQ and is a 1/8 scale figure. I bought her from Ami. She was pre-owned. She is AB quality and was priced at 3,780 yen, or $34.68 US. Percival was originally released on January 23rd of 2014, so she is a little bit old, and that may have been back in QuesQ's transitioning phase where they started making good figures, so hopefully she turns out good. I ordered her on September 19th of 2017, and yeah, she is here. She was originally priced at 9,800 yen, so she's gone down in price. And she pops up on several places quite often, so if you like her, you can get her. I do notice that there is a little tear in the corner of the box, but that's fine. I'm not a box collector, and it is B quality. She herself should be perfect. I don't think the blister should be open. So anyways, there is the front of her box. There is the side showing the original artwork that she is based off of, and she definitely has some ribcage showing there in the original artwork. Not so much in the figure. There is the back of the box, showing her in a couple different angles. And there is the other side with a nice window so you can see her boobs. There is the top of her box, and plain boring bottom. So yay, Percival. Let's get her open and see how she turned out. So there is tape right here, so she was still taped shut. Doesn't look like she was ever actually opened, just the box got ripped a little bit. So we'll go ahead and pull her out, pull out the instructions, and on the inside it's blue with some silhouettes of some different weapons. There's headphones and gauntlets and feathers and hatchets and saws and swords and muskets and scissors and gear spears and so many different weapons. So yay. Now we have the instructions, which show you can remove her head and you can plop some of her weapons on. They're little circle saw things that stick onto her gauntlets. And that's about it. Yay. And there is PERCI in her blister packaging. Percy. So there's the front. There is the side. There is the back. And there is the other side. So one thing that kind of throws me is on MFC, there's like one or maybe two pictures of Percival, and that's it. I mean, user pictures, not the prototype pictures. So hopefully she turns out good and there's not a few pictures of her for a reason. The blister does not appear to have, yep, it does have tape. Never mind. I will shut my mouth. Well, not really, but I will not complain about not having tape. So there's that piece of blister. There is a piece of plastic there, which is taped to the box still. So yay, get that off. And there is her base. So it says Sir Percival, and it will not stay in focus. There is a metal peg and a little peg hole. The metal peg does appear to have some rust on it. So yay. There's the bottom, made in China. And it's a base. And then we have her two weapons, which are discs with like saw blades sticking out of them. Ooh, they're actually kind of sharp too, so be careful not to stab yourself. They spin and they cut you and kill you, and yay! Appear to have some air vents in the bottom. Nice blue coloring. A little bit of gradient shading towards the edges. Am I bleeding? We'll see. And there is the back. So there's the little peg holes where they attach to her wrists or palms or whatever. And then the meat of the figure is the figure. Yes. Percy, 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 Percy. So she has plastic around her neck. So we take her head off. And yay. I really don't understand why her head comes off. Maybe it's just to make it easier to put her weapons on. So there is her face. It's a face. It's decent enough. It could be a little bit better, I think. I think it would be better if in her mouth they didn't paint the insides of the mouth so dark. Like that dark ring around it. She does have a nose, she does have eyes, but does not appear to have pupils. She has ears, which have some little sculpting details in them. She has her bunny ears. And there is the back of the hair. Some good sculpting details and some good shading. There are some pieces that we can tell were glued on after the fact. But when you start getting this much hair, it's kind of hard to make it all molded all in one piece. Her neck does have a metal rod in it, so she should be stable at least. And then we have her body. So we have boobs, unlike the 1/4 scale. Cups do not peel off, so we do not see nipples. There is her belly. She does not have a vacuum-formed belly button, so good job, QuesQ. Instead of the fishnet stockings, she has painted stockings on. She has some spiky high heels on. And then we have the peg hole and the peg for stabbing her into her base. She has her little fluffy bunny tail. There is her booty shot. There is a little mark right there. I may try rubbing that off later. Not like that, you idiots. Her back has a spine line and some shoulder blades. Not a whole lot of detail, but you're not really going to see it once we put her head back on. And then we have her gauntlets. Gauntlets have some pretty dang good painting on them. It looks really clean, no like bleeding or anything. Her hands look good. She has painted fingernails and fingerless gloves. And that one looks good as well. So yay. Let's start getting her assembled. So let's see. She goes together like this. So the metal peg goes on her toe end, and the plastic peg goes into the hole. This is kind of fiddly, with one peg going up and one peg going down. And it's a fairly tight fit. Now that she's on, she is pretty dang stable, so that's a good thing. I don't think it matters which weapon goes on which peg, so we'll put this one on this peg. And then we'll put this one on this peg. So I suggest being careful with those because the pegs are kind of thin. Don't want to accidentally break them off. And then we put her head on. And that is why her head comes off. so that this can go under her hair. And these weapons are very, very sharp at the points, so be very careful. So yay, there she is, all assembled. Quite cute, if I do say so. So we'll do a nice little spin around of her. Yes, I think she did turn out good. Like I said, I do think Freeing's is a little bit better, but that may just be because she is bigger and impressive. This one is still pretty good. Definitely worth the $34, 35 bucks if I paid for her. And as a comparison, we'll bring her up. So yes, definitely smaller. I mean, we expect that because this is 1/4 and this is 1/8. The question is she half the size? And I would have to say no. I would say she is, the scales are not really matching together. I do think she may be a little bit small for a 1/8, but this is a very large 1/4. Put her back off to the side. And just a close-up again. So there's her face, happy girl smile. There's the boobs. You can see her rib cage under her outfit. On the side, it is not as defined as the original artwork. So she has some meat on her bones at least. She had a couple sandwiches. Good clavicle. Everything. Her collar looks good, bow looks good. And the booty shot, booty shot, booty shot. So yeah, I think she turned out good. I'm happy with her. And I think they go together nicely. You can tell they are the same character. There's just a couple of differences, but that's fine. So anyways, we shall close this off, remembering to forget about the cuteness and the fluff. This is Sir Percival. She is from Eiyuu Senki Gold. She is manufactured by QuesQ and is a 1/8 scale figure. She is I bought her from Ami. She was pre-owned, AB quality. And I paid 3,780 yen for her, or about $34.68 US. She was originally released on January 23rd of 2014 at a price of 9,800 yen. So she has definitely gone down in price. I ordered her on September 19th of 2017. And yeah, at least now we have a video we can look at. I don't know if I'll post pictures. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. So if you're interested in her, if you're interested in Eiyuu Senki Gold, I think she fits nicely. And yeah, don't let the lack of pictures on MFC fool you. I think she's a pretty dang good figure. I hope you enjoyed. I'm out. Bye-bye.